Say that was a great win for us against a very good team on the road, and be happy to answer any questions that I can.
Coach, it seemed like it happened early and often, from the first drive to the very end. Is it something that you've seen in practice or film?
What's that?
It seemed to happen quite easy from the beginning, and it just seemed like it.
Well, we have some good players. Let's start right there. We have good players that came to play today, and I give our guys credit. Indianapolis, they blitzed a lot throughout the game, which was uncommon for them, and we had to hang. It's like to say that was a great win for us against a very good team on the road. And be happy to answer any questions that I can.
Coach, it seemed like it happened early and often, from the first drive to the very end. Is it something that you've seen in practice or film?
What's that?
It seemed to happen quite easy from the beginning, and it just seemed like it.
Well, we have some good players. Let's start right there. We have good players that came to play today, and I give our guys credit. Indianapolis, they blitzed a lot throughout the game, which was uncommon for them, and we had to hang on to win. But it was a combination of our guys playing well and taking advantage of the opportunities that they had. I don't know. I mean, we're a long way away. We're building our team. We got a lot of young guys playing. We lost our right guard probably for the season today. Trent Brown disappeared. Our Z receiver is a guy I just met, Trevor Davis. I'm not kidding you. Burfict left the game. We had to go to a fullback on fourth down. It's just a bunch of guys that are playing hard.
At what point did you guys drop the play for Davis?
Well, it was for J.J. Nelson, honestly, and J.J. was a scratch. He showed up here today, couldn't go. Very disappointed in that. But the kid came in there and not only scored a touchdown today, but he made some plays for us that didn't show up on the stat sheet. I think he got it in the walkthrough, so I guess it does count, yes. In modern-day football, that's a rep, yes.
They were kind of getting back in, but you were able to speed up almost the entire third quarter, even though you got a field goal and a touchdown.
It was as good a drive as I've been associated with to start the second half. I mean, we held the ball, I think, for most of the third quarter, had a third and goal, and I think Derek and Tyrell can complete that pass in their sleep. Unfortunately, it was incomplete, but it was a great drive. We got out of negative field position a couple times. We didn't take it all the way down, but we flipped the field and made it tough on Brissett and the Colt offense.
Would you agree with the ejection?
I know New York City pulled the ejection. So you'd have to ask New York, whoever is in the room that made that decision. I think it was penalized multiple times by multiple referees today. Nobody on the field in our stadium or in this zip code made the call to eject them. That came from New York City, so what can I do? I don't have a cell phone on the field. No, I'm not going to get into it. I think it's a tough decision. It's a tough call. I think it was a flag. It was very well documented that the league was going to review those plays this year in New York City. So that's what happened. And, I'll wait to hear what their reasoning was. But it was a penalty. He went in there with his head down. It was called. And unfortunately for us, it was an ejection.
Waiting for a chance for a guy like Harris to just step up and make a play when you absolutely had to have it.
Yeah, I mean, we needed that, and couldn't happen to a better guy. This guy's paid a lot of dues in this league, and great play for the Raiders. I'm as proud of this win as anyone I've ever had before. He played all three positions last week. He played four positions last week. We lost all our linebackers for a period of the game, so it's why he's a team captain. It's like why he's our leading tackler. He's certainly a great player, and we ask him to do too much. We're asking a lot of guys to do too much right now with our injuries, but we're not the Lone Ranger. Everybody's going through the same things.
The first turnover you guys forced was also really timely coming into your own territory. What do you think of the timing of the turnovers and also just the game that Max Crosby?
Well, turnovers, we had a bad turnover. We mishandled an exchange. Turnovers, if you do the math, usually determine who wins and who loses. And we're spending a lot of time trying to win the turnover battle. But to answer your second question, Max is a guy who has a really good factor grade. He may not have the sacks, but he bats down passes. He chases plays down. He's improving his arsenal as a rusher, and I'll give you a better evaluation after I get a chance to study the film. We got a 15-hour flight here tonight, so I have plenty of time to do that. Well, it's great coaching. It's a credit to our coaches and our players and our preparation. And, we travel first class. We get to stay in great hotels. We get plenty of rest and take a lot of pride in our performance. And I learned from Bobby Knight way back when I was ball boy at Indiana. First 5 minutes of each half usually set the tone for the entire game. So I thought we did a good job the first 5 minutes of each half today, and it's a big reason we were able to win.
What did you think of the run game, especially?
We like our running game. Obviously with the rotating guards that we've had, I think we've played 3 different left guards and 3 different right guards. I'm really pleased and proud, man, very proud. This guy's going to be a great back. As long as I don't screw it up, he's going to be one hell of a player. He can really run. He's got great vision. I think he's got breakaway speed and power. And Ingold made some good blocks as well. But, it's a credit to everybody when you run the ball the way we ran it. It wasn't a bunch of RPOs and single back lateral runs. It was old-fashioned, hard-nosed football, and it takes tight ends. It takes every lineman. It takes everybody to do it.
On that first call, on the Jets, you had Miller out there and you had Waller kind of key now. Are those the type of things that you're talking about?
Yeah, we just have to get to work here. We've got some plays that are still under wraps. We got to see who the starting flanker is going to be next week. We got to see who's going to play right guard. And I will tell the Raider fans that it looks like Gabe Jackson will be ready to go after the bye. So we got to go get ready for the Bears. And I'd just like to say once again, I'm really proud of our team. We came to play and we finished and beat a good team.
2 more guys, 2 more.
Peck, he tore his pec, so we think he's out for the year.
John, you did say that you're most proud of this one. Why this one, and why are you so proud of this one?
Well, I think it's a tough schedule that we have. Honestly, there's a lot of difficult things that we've gone through. You show up here today and the guy you're counting on to play the Z position doesn't play. Your middle backer gets thrown out. There's plenty of reasons to your right guard goes in, your right tackle goes in. There's a lot of reasons to fold your tent. There's a lot of reasons to start making excuses. But our guys, they're really resilient and they're tough mentally. And those are components, I think, that are going to serve us well as we continue to build our team. I'm really proud of these guys. All right. Have a good day. Got to get on a plane.